It's Mike Farrell, Rivals.com at the Rivals 100 5-Star Challenge presented by Under Armour here in Atlanta, Georgia with Jacob Phillips, who decided he's going to give us his top 7. We tried to get, what, 3, 4? He said 7. Give him a little wiggle room for those official visits. So let's roll them out. What's your top 7?
Definitely no order, but, schools that I like, I've kind of narrowed it down to will probably be Oregon, Cal, Miami, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Notre Dame, and that's 7, right?
I think that's 7. Yeah. So I'm not going to remember all those. And did you omit somebody on purpose?
No, that was 7, right?
That's 7? Those are the 7?
Hopefully I did.
All right. So give me what you like about each of those. You went in sort of reverse order. You went West Coast first. So talk to me a little bit about Oregon and Cal first. But I'm not going to remember the rest. But talk to me about those.
Oregon, it was one of the first schools, one of the first, national recognized programs to pick up on me. And, ever since then, I've kind of built a relationship with them. And, Coach Pellin, we stay in constant contact, and Coach Hoke. And, I like it. Obviously, I haven't seen it, but, hopefully, I'll be able to take a trip out there pretty soon or during the season. I'm planning on going out there during the season. So, hopefully I like what I see.
And what about Cal?
Cal, it's a recent offer, and I kind of like the whole idea of, like the West Coast California feel, and Cal, it offers a great academic program, so you kind of get a good whole grip of just everything you want. You got the academics, and then you're in the Bay Area, so. After college, the job opportunities are just endless.
I think I remember Miami and Ole Miss were in there, correct?
Yes, sir.
What do you like about Miami?
Miami, Coach Diaz, he recently went down there, and Coach Rick, I feel like they want to bring Miami back to the top and win national championships, and I think I could help with that. And Coach Diaz, he recruited me when he was at Mississippi State, so we have a relationship there, and we're still building on it.
What do you like Ole Miss?
Ole Miss, it's a place I've been to a lot, and obviously it's been one of my top schools a lot. For a long time, because it was my first offer, and obviously they're experiencing a lot of NCAA trouble, but hopefully everything will clear out, and I'll know like the news of what the consequences will be before the season starts.
And then the last 3, what were the last 3? I can't remember.
Oklahoma, Notre Dame, and Texas A&M.
Let's talk about Texas A&M first, because Notre Dame and Oklahoma, everybody thinks are your top 2, but you won't say that out loud. So let's talk about Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, Coach Chavis, he does a good job at developing players and developing linebackers, and he was a great linebacker at Tennessee, and a very nice guy, very easy to talk to. So I think I go there and be developed well.
Now, you took recent visits to Notre Dame and Oklahoma, so tell me what you liked about them and why they're in the top 7.
Oklahoma first. I liked Oklahoma a lot. I went out there during the spring and stayed for 2 days, and I got to talk to all the coaches, and I still talk to them, multiple of them, almost every day. And Coach Kish, he actually, he tries to help me out more than just trying to get me to come there, but more as in becoming a good high school football player. Telling me different things to do and correcting me and different things like that. So he doesn't just just pump me up. He wants me to actually be great. So I feel as though when I get there, I've heard that he gives out daily quizzes and stuff like that. When I get there, it will help me become a great player and get to the next level.
What about Notre Dame?
I like Notre Dame. I went up there and got to talk to Coach Elston and Coach. I forgot his name.
That's all right. I'm not gonna fill in the blanks.
I liked it up there. It's definitely a different feel, definitely weather change, but you just got to find out what you want most in a college program, and they have good education and good historical football, and there's scouts there every single year.
2 more questions. First of all, where's Tennessee? And I know you visited there a lot. They're not on this list. What's up with Tennessee?
I don't know. They're just not one of my top schools.
All right. And give me 3 schools you're going to take an official visit, because you wanted to do 7 so you'd have some wiggle room, but you got to know 3 schools you're going to take officials to.
If I were to give out 3, it'd be my top 3. So
you do have a top 3.
Oh yeah, I definitely haven't been order in my head, but right now I just wanted to release them, no order, and later when the season comes, maybe I'll tell you all that.
All right, I think some people around here though might know the top three, so we'll see what happens. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.